Okay, that's all you get? Thank you. What do you mean, why did my heart start beating faster? It didn't start beating faster. No, it did not. Hi. I'm Mercedes. I'm going to be your nurse today. You can call me Mercy. That's what all my friends call me. And can you just really quickly verify your name and date of birth for me? Oh my goodness. The thunderstorm is getting crazy out there. Gosh, golly. It's going to be flooded by the time that I have to go home. It's okay. It always is a little cozy when it storms, huh? Yeah, I love a good thunderstorm. It makes me feel so cozy and comfortable. You like them too? They're so nice, right? I bet it's kind of nice that it's happening while you're here. I mean, obviously being in the hospital is never very fun, huh? No. Well, thank you. Yes. I'm glad that having a nurse like me is helpful for that as well. I mean, we're gonna be very good friends, I can tell. Okay. Yeah, the other nurse, she left already. She gave me a report. I've got it all written down here. So actually, let's go ahead and verify. Your name. Perfect. And your date of birth. Okay. And I'm just gonna go over here on the computer really fast. I just need to sign in really quickly. So I'll just be here next to you. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Man, it is really coming down out there. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna Gosh, these computers are just so slow. Yes, it does mean we get a little bit of extra time together, that's true. And okay. So it says here, that you've been here for about 5 days, and why don't you go ahead and just for me to make sure we have everything up to date, remind me what it is that brought you in today, or sorry, not today. This is my 3rd shift in a row, okay, bear with me, I'm a little tired. But you're going to be taken care of very, very well, I promise. I just the cabbie is not kicked in yet, but it will kick in very soon, alright, I promise. Okay, and yeah. Okay. Really? Oh my gosh, that's so scary. Well, I'm glad that you came in. You'd be surprised. There are people that they always think that they're fine and they avoid going to the doctor or coming to the hospital, and oh, I love good thunder. And yeah, it's so sad. It's an avoidable, situation. It goes from being something that's like this small thing that's easily taken care of to like now you're admitted, right? And you were admitted anyway. You got unlucky, but Yeah, it is. It's always, I always advocate that people should go. I mean, anytime somebody asks me, because, you know, being a nurse, everybody wants to ask you for advice all the time. I pretty much always say you should just go. If you're concerned about it, you should just go. Do I take my own advice? No. But you should take mine. Yes. Absolutely, yeah. Okay. No. Sorry, really quickly before I answer that, could you tell me who your emergency contact is? It looks like we actually don't have that. Oh my goodness, that scared me. It's really coming down out there, getting a little crazy. I'm glad that I'm here with you. You're much braver than me. That came out of nowhere. Okay, and who is that to? Is that girlfriend, friend, mom? Okay. Do you have a girlfriend or boyfriend? I don't judge. Okay. That's very good to know. No, I don't have a boyfriend, no. Yes, single as a Pringle. To answer your question though, I've only had to go to the hospital a couple of times in my life. No, I sprained my ankle twice, actually. The same ankle. Very dramatic. Oh my gosh. Okay, this thunder's getting a little bit crazy. I don't know if you saw that lightning. I know you're facing me and not the window, but it flashed and I was so bright. That was so crazy. I'm not normally this jumpy when it's storming. I think I'm just so not expecting it. And I'm very aware of it right now. A little crazy, okay? Anyway, it's still cozy, but that was a little, that's some loud thunder out there. It's like right there, you know? Anyway, yeah, I sprained my ankle twice, same ankle. And then one time I fainted, so 3 times I think. Oh, and I accidentally, when I was like, I don't know, maybe between 5 and 8, I walked to give my aunt a hug, and I walked right into a cigarette, and it went right into my eye. Luckily, I'm not blind. I do have all of my vision. I was very lucky that it got like the white part. I think that's like, listen, I'm not an eye doctor. But I believe that is like the sclera. So I didn't get like my cornea or my retina or anything, thankfully. Yeah. It was very scary though, I think, for everybody. I didn't even realize that it was like that big of a deal. I was just like, my eye hurts, you know? Yeah. It was an accident. I walked right into it. I was just excited to be giving hugs and saying bye to everybody, and I don't know, I just got a little excited, but everything ended up being fine. My eyes are good as new. They work great. Thank you. Yes, they do. They look like this all on their own. Got my eyes from, I don't even know who. I guess my dad. You're gonna sleep so well tonight with all that thunder. Oh, it's the best sleeps that I get. Reading a cozy book. It's so good. Absolutely. Well, now that we've got some of this information that we need, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna get some of your vitals, do a little like assessment. Okay. Try not to be overrun by this thunder. So first, let's just listen. I'm gonna listen to your lung sounds first, so just some deep breaths for me. I could hear the thunder through the stethoscope. Okay. And now I'm gonna listen to your heart sounds, so just, here we go. And your tummy sounds. Can't tell if it's your stomach or if it's the thunder, the way your stomach's gurgling. Has it been a while since you've eaten? Yeah. Well, I can totally bring you a snack from the nurse's station. We have pudding, jello, ice cream, and some frozen meals in there. So as long as you're okay to have all of those things, I can totally bring you something. I'll just have to check in your chart to make sure. Yeah. Oh, you want to hear my... Okay, you want to hear my heart sounds? Okay, fine. And just this once. Here you go. You put them on. I know they're not very comfy. I know. They are not comfortable at all. Okay. And then we'll put it here for you. Okay, that's all you get? Thank you. What do you mean? What did my heart start beating faster? It didn't start beating faster. No, it did not. I'm a professional. It wouldn't. Okay, yes, maybe you make me a little bit nervous. You're my favorite patient. What can I tell you? Okay. Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna do a little head to toe assessment. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at your head here. Yes, very nice. And your eyes, we'll see if this thing works. Works about half the time. Okay, now just... Okay, pupils are equal, round, and reactive to light, so that's good. And can you feel this? Okay, and can you feel this? Okay, very good. Very nice. Can you feel this? And this? You like that feeling? I bet you do. Okay. Well, I'm not going to get a little crazy here. You do have some meds, so let me just grab those for you really fast. Well, I actually did bring them in with me, so I just need to like scan them and chart it and everything. Yes. Okay. So let me... I hate opening these. Okay. And you've got water there, so that's good. Okay, and here's your first one. Very good. Nice, good and swallow. Yeah, and then your second one. Very nice, very nice. And swallow. Very good. Getting crazy with the packaging here. Okay. Well, you're very good at following the instructions here. And I'm just going to... Okay, see your vitals. Your last vitals were... Okay, it looks like I got signed out of the computer and it's frozen, so that's good. That's exactly what we need right now. Gosh, we must be struggling because of the storm. I'm just gonna write down your vitals. That's why I always bring this. It's always good to have copies. Well, you just never know. I mean, I've worked before and we didn't have computer access for like 5 days or something like that, so we all were just paper charting anyway, and nobody knew what they were doing. Nobody knew how to do it. It was such a struggle, so yeah, I would just rather be prepared, and I always have my cute little notebook with me. Okay, and we have... It says your blood pressure, your last blood pressure was 125 over 67, so that's pretty good. Well, 120 over 80 is kind of just what they teach you as like the standard, but as long as it's above like 90 over 50, it's good. That would be too low. And then you don't want it in like the 150s. I'd be a little concerned if you got to like 138-ish. Over like 85-ish. Yeah, that's when I might get a little like, but it's quite a range. And it also depends, right? It depends on the person, depends on the hospital. Yeah. My blood pressure, it runs on the lower side, so it's anywhere from like 92 to 105 over 60-ish generally. But my heart rate's kind of fast, and that's just like me. That's how I am, so everybody's a little bit different. And then we have your heart rate. There's a little bit of a spike a couple of minutes ago. What were we doing a couple of minutes ago? When I was asking if you could feel, I was doing a stroke assessment on you. You need to relax, okay? We'll just not include that one. Okay. And so, yeah, it's currently 70, so we'll just write that down. Your oxygen is 97%. That's really good. Well, you want it generally to be around 100, but, well, not around 100. 100. 100 is like, 100% oxygenation, but above 90 is good. If it gets below 90, that's when we start getting concerned. No, but you're great. Looking pretty much healthy as a horse these days. I mean, other than, why you came in here, but that seems to be fixing up nicely. At this rate, you might be able to leave tomorrow. You'd miss having me as your nurse. Well, isn't that sweet of you? I would miss having you as a patient, but don't tell anybody. Shh. That is very inappropriate because I am still your nurse. You can't say stuff like that. You should know better. You've been here for 5 days already. You know that you can't say stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Yes, you will not be my patient anymore tomorrow. That is true. I mean, maybe, right? It depends. No, if I ran into you outside of the hospital, that would not be an inappropriate thing to say. I mean, I'm here almost all the time anyway, though. What does it matter? Everybody says they want to date a nurse until they have to date the nurse, and she's tired and she's cranky and she works 12 hours. She has no time off. I know. You think you could handle it? Well, you know what the shifts around here are. You know what time we get off. If you ran into me in the parking lot, not as a patient, on my time off, it might be a little different. And hypothetically, after a shift, I mean, listen, I am hungry, but I'm also tired. After a shift, I probably just want to go to bed. Yes, I am like scarfing down whatever I had for lunch and I'm going to bed immediately. But on my days off, I like to go on hikes. I love food. I love paddle boarding and swimming. Coffee shops. I mean, you have to like coffee if you're a nurse, let's be honest. We don't make it through 12-hour shifts for nothing, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. Even night shift. Yes, especially night shift, are you kidding me? We wake up even earlier than what a day shifter technically would so that we can get a little bit of a day in. If we have appointments, we have to go to that, or we go to bed later. So for me, I'll usually stay up after my shift and I'll go run my errands. I'll go to the grocery store, maybe go to the gym. On my days off. On the days that I have to work, I might not do all of that. I might go to the gym. That's about it. I'm not like spending the next 4 hours awake. But I mean, yeah, on my days that I get off and I don't have a shift the next day, I just stay up all day. I just don't sleep. Yeah, I mean, something to look forward to. I get extra cranky. What can you handle that? Okay. You are so silly. Yes. Okay. Well, it looks like we've got you all caught up for now. You've got your meds. They gave you your bath on day shift. I've got your vitals. I don't need those for another like 4 hours. So I can just, what I was doing trying to sign into the computer. You caught me. I don't know. Well, that's why I'm remembering off the top of my head. I know it looked like I was I know. Don't make fun of me. I forgot already. But, I can just... Well, she told me. That's how I knew you had your bath. She told me. Oh, I got the rundown on you before I came in here, buddy. Okay? I heard you sweet talk all your nurses. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if you put your money where your mouth is. How about that? Okay. So you've had your meds. You've had a bath. When I get out there, I can figure out what it is that you're able to eat. And once I get on a different computer, I can ask the doctor, figure out what it is that you're able to eat, and I can bring you something in here. Okay? And then I can just let you rest. Unfortunately, I am going to have to get your vitals again in a little while, about 4 hours, but it kind of goes off on its own. Yeah, so I'll sneak in. I'll try not to wake you up. I do have to listen to your breath sounds and stuff again. But I'll sneak in. I'll do that and try not to wake you up. Or you want me to wake you up? You just want to talk to me all the time? Okay. Maybe I'll wake you up then. Okay. Well, you relax. You enjoy the TV. I know the channels in the hospital are not all that in a bag of chips. They're not that good. Trust me. However, we do get bar rescue, I think. I know, so random, but it's actually really good when you're bored, which is kind of all there is to be when you're in the hospital generally. But if I get some free time, everybody else is good, I can come in and check on you. No, we cannot hang out. I have other patients to take care of. Are you being selfish? I know. I'm just so fun to talk to. Okay, I know. No, you're fine. I want to come in here, and I know, I like talking to you too. This has been fun. Okay, well, I need to go check on that, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll bring back something for you in a bit, okay? You try and get some rest for now.